What up? What up? Welcome to another episode of Get Hype AF podcast. I am your host, Mad Whack Jackson, and this is episode number something. I lost count a long time ago of season 2. And thank you guys for tuning in. Like always, you know what to do. First things first. Oh crap! Oh crap! Do I know what to do? Get ready for this show. Let's get hype. All right. Now back to what we're doing here. We're just getting started here. Today's guest, we have my brother from another mother, Justin Cain, aka VerzAtile, from our group. He is half of our group. It's called CoeXist Music on Facebook. So we got him waiting backstage. So let's go ahead and bring him on. If you're watching this, do me a favor, tag your homies, share this video out, and comment. Let me know you're here, and let's get hyped together. So, in 1 second, I'm going to bring my guest on stage.
Hello, everybody. Yo, what's up,
What
sissy?
up? This is Justin Cain, aka VerzAtile, as I was just speaking about. So say what up, bro?
What's it going? How's it doing?
Shit, man, we finally got it going, so we're good.
Right? Finally got all the kinks worked out.
It's been a long time coming, damn it.
Amen.
So, first things first, bro. How old are you? And I know this question, but how old are you? Where are you from originally, and where do you reside now?
First and foremost, I'm old as fuck, or at least I feel that way. I do, but I don't. I'm 33, but I don't feel 33. I feel like I'm fucking 25 still. My body disagrees with me most of the fucking time. I'm originally from Victorville, California, which is it's labeled as two different things. Where I'm initially from is called the High Desert, but it's also called Inland Empire, California. It's kind of how LA bangs LA. We call it Inland Empire, so we bang the IE. And I currently live in Grand Junction, Colorado. I've been here a little over 7 years. November last year was 7 years for me. I'll always be a Cali boy, but moving here was the best thing I ever did. I'd probably either be dead or in prison if I stayed in California with how things have gone and progressed in California. So the best thing I ever did was move here, honestly.
How long have you been here?
November last year was 7 years for me. 3 more years, I'll technically be a native, as they say. 10 years, you living in Colorado, you're a native then.
Oh, really? Is that how we do it?
That's what I've heard. That is what I've heard over the years that I've been here. I don't know how y'all who grew up here feel, but I feel like I've put in my time here. I've done a lot a lot in the 7 years that I've been here. So I know people all the way from Denver to Grand Junction, all the way to Moab. I know people all over the fucking state. So
Personally, dude, I think you're a native. If I didn't know any better, I would have assumed you were from Colorado. That's just kind of, I don't know, that's just kind of the vibe.
well, I'm going to show you something. So I have Cali tattooed on me. Okay. I also have Colorado tattooed on me. So you have to understand, coming from California, that's almost a fucking sin. Because once you have when you have Cali blood in you and you're a Cali boy or a Cali girl, it's almost like repping a gang. You know what I mean? It's in your DNA. It's to die for. But like I said, moving here was the best thing I ever did for my life, for my mental health. Don't get me wrong, I still have my mental health issues, and I might not deal with them in the best ways, but I deal with them. But if I were to have stayed in California when I did, I'd probably be dead or in prison, most likely dead. So best thing I ever did was move here, and I made this my new home. I will go visit California, but I'll never move back to California.
Have you ever lived anywhere else, like in between, or did you come from California straight to Colorado?
So when I was 20, I went to Job Corps, and I had never lived anywhere outside of California at that point. So when I signed up and registered for Job Corps, I signed up specifically for a center that was outside of California because my favorite thing to do, literally, my favorite thing to do is to travel. I love being on a plane. I love being on a bus. I love being in a vehicle. I love being on the highway. I just love fucking traveling. And I love seeing the US, the world, seeing new things I've never seen before. It is my thing. And so I signed up for a center outside of California, and I ended up being registered to Fort Simcoe Job Corps Center, and right outside of Yakima, Washington. It was on an Indian reservation called White Swan, and I absolutely loved it. But that was when I was 20, 21. I moved back to California when I graduated Job Corps, and then I lived back in California until I was 26. My mom and my little brother moved here with my grandma, and 3 months after that, I followed them. And ever since then, I've been here.
Okay, so now we're gonna kind of switch topics a little bit here.
That's fine. Ask me what you want to ask me, sissy. I got nothing but honest answers for you.
I know you so well that I'm like trying to look off my list of things, and I'm like, man,
Dude,
I'm gonna.
ask me anything deep. Ask me anything personal. Ask me anything you've never asked me. I mean, you can go as far as into childhood trauma. I don't care. I'll be honest. I ain't got nothing to hide. Even if it's not on your list, ask me.
I'm curious to know. You've been all right. I'm gonna just go off the fucking book here. Take the fucking list, throw it away.
Yeah, fuck the book. Ask me what you know, sis, and what you want to know.
You've had a freaking crazy last year, it seems like, dude. Why don't you tell us a bit about that? I know you've had like quite a few jobs here and there, some of them up, some of them down. Why don't you just kind of go tell us a couple high points? You want to touch on some low points, and then just kind of finish off telling us where you are right now. Like, what are you doing currently?
Okay. Okay. So, in order for me to explain last year, I have to go back even a year before that. Okay, because that kind of led into last year. So, in November of 2021, I met this female named Bridget, who you know is my ex. Okay. And we hit it off. We hit it off on Facebook dating. We hit it off pretty strong. And we dated for a couple months. Well, in about March or April of 2022, I ended up moving to Delta with her. And I ended up moving in with her. She had at the time, I believe Corey was 6 years old. Yeah, I believe she was about 6 years old. Okay. Well, we we hit it off real strong, and we were doing great. We were doing great for a while. Um, about December of 2021, things weren't going so well. I started seeing some red flags. She started seeing some red flags in me because I'm not a perfect human by any fucking means. Um, and so about March of last year, 2022, I kind of had my breaking point, and I packed my shit up one day, and I did it the wrong way. I did it while she was at work, and I waited for her to get home, and we talked, and I split. I came back to my mom's house here in Junction, and I knew I'd made the wrong mistake. Well, looking at it now, it wasn't the wrong mistake, but at the time, I completely felt like I fucked up. Um, so I moved back in about March, like I said last year, to my mom's house, and it wasn't until about September or October that she agreed that we try to fix things. Um, we, I don't like talking shit on people, especially people that I love, because I still love her to a point, and it hurts. But I'm gonna be completely honest. She used me completely. I tried to fix things. When I had a great job last year, I joined the union. I was making tons of fucking money, and she wasn't getting very many hours at work. I started paying basically for her rent, for her bills, for her insurance, um, paying for everything. Well, about Christmas time last year, I got laid off a week before Christmas, and her and her daughter had got sick, which got me sick. So I was out of work for about a week and a half. I couldn't look for work because I was sick as a fucking dog. And then I ended up having a gout flare up, which took me out for another 2 weeks. So I couldn't look for work for pretty much another month, a month and a half, kind of low key. Well, she hits me up one day and it's like, you know what? This is the way you like to live life. I'm done. I'm done fucking with you. I don't want nothing to do with you. It's a wrap. And literally mid January of this year, she quit talking to me, just flat out. So since January, mid January of this year, I've been trying to get my shit back together. I'm still not working in the union because the union's fucking slow as shit. So I'm doing side work right now, which I'm barely keeping myself afloat. Um, I love that I'm an open book with you, sis. But I hate that I'm doing this on podcast because this is open to everybody. But fuck it, I'm an open book. You know, what I mean, I don't lie to nobody. If I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
You don't have to say
Um,
you don't want to tell anybody, dude. I know that, and I want you
oh,
to know that too. That it's at any point you don't want to say something, you just be like, "Fuck you," and
oh
I'm
no,
not.
you know me. You know me. If I don't want to say it, I'm not gonna fucking say it. But we're already in it. We're in it to win it. So I'm not gonna fucking lie. I'm gonna be straight up. Like, I'm in it to make your fucking podcast interesting. You're my sister, so um, I'm barely surviving. Honestly, dude. Fucking, I'm drinking way too much lately. Not gonna lie, I am. But I'm alive. God willing. Um, I'm working, and so I'm keeping afloat right now. That's as much as I could fucking say. I've got my fucking nose above water, and that's as far as I could say. I can't say my neck's above water. My chin, my nose is literally above water to where I can breathe. And I'm alive. You know what I mean? That's all I could fucking ask for. You know what I mean? I could be in a grave or in prison. So I'm alive. I'm not living life the way I know I could be striving, but I'm alive. And I really got my mind wrapped around doing better. But I've got some issues with my drinking right now. Um, that I'm trying to work out. But coming from being a meth head for years, for probably 15 years, alcohol is 10 times harder to quit, in my opinion, than meth ever was for me. Um, and that's probably because it's legal. You know what I mean? I can get fucking $10, go down, grab me a couple tall cans from the liquor store, and nobody's gonna fucking say shit to me. You know what I mean? But yet I have a sack of dope, and it's like, oh, you're fucking a piece of shit. You're the devil. You're going to jail. You know? So alcohol is 100 times harder to quit for me than meth ever was. I have a lot of respect for Lorraine. I seen a post a couple weeks ago where she thought about starting socially drinking again, and she talked about how you helped her fucking realize an addict's an addict. And I had a lot of respect for that fucking post because, once it comes time for me to finally realize I can't drink anymore, because I would like to get to the point where I could socially drink. I think I can get to that point. I don't know what it's going to take, though. Maybe I can't. I don't know, you know? But I'd like to get to the point where I can just go to concerts and have a couple beers and fucking be cool, But the way I drink at home, I don't know if I can get to that point. So I may have to quit completely like Lorraine. And I will need her help mentally if I ever get to that point. I will hit her up on her daily for that.
I can already tell you, I don't even need to ask. I can already tell you that she's going to be there for you 100% if that's what you want to do when you're ready. And I will too. And it is hard, man. It is hard. It's really fucking hard. And exactly for the reason that you said, because it's alcohol and food are like in the same kind of awkward, fucked up just circle. They want
Yep.
us to eat healthy and they want you to not drink and don't do drugs, but flip that shit around, and the only thing we can afford as people is fucking fast food, because fast food's still only $2-3. Everything at the grocery store is almost fucking 10. Same thing with your alcohol versus a fucking hard drug. You don't,
Well,
buy,
it's bad because I drink this shit.
but
It's
it's
bad
just
because
it's so much easier to access, It's
it's
so easy.
bad because I drink this shit. These are only literally $2 a can. Okay,
See?
and they are, what is this? 6%. 6%. Okay, alcohol. Dude, I drink 2 of these, and I'm fucking litty. Like I'm already fucking buzzed, like hardcore. I don't need a
See,
bottle of whiskey.
the flip side of 1 fucking gram of this, just fucking weed, not even another big controlled substance, but 1 fucking gram of weed can still be up to 15.
Yeah,
Like, what the
but
fuck?
see,
Of course,
but see, the thing is with weed though is I consider weed a mental health thing. Like, I can't smoke because of the union I'm in. I get random. Okay, if I could smoke, dude, I wouldn't drink. I'd fucking have weed on me, fucking 24/7. I'd have stacks and loads of that shit. I'd have it backstocked. Like when I used to smoke, I used to have so much weed. Like I could roll fucking blunt, a fucking bowl anytime I wanted. And I'm a flower kind of guy. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll take a dab here and there, but I'm 100% a flower guy. I like packing a bowl. I like the taste of flower. I like rolling a blunt, a joint. Yeah, that's who I am.
yeah, same here. I'll take a flower over any of that other stuff any day.
We got 2 minutes, sissy.
All right, cool. So
Okay.
then, let me ask you real quick about some music that you've been doing. Let's talk about fucking CoeXist for this 2 minutes, and then I got a video to play for these guys.
Okay. I have one song completely finished for my solo mixtape, which I sent to you. And that was a rough draft. I need to. I have a problem with getting my voice clear. I don't know if it's the drugs I've done, the alcohol I drank. I don't know, but I don't like how I slur a lot of my words. It's just not clean enough for me. Um, so I need to get clearer with my words, and then I could fucking finalize my track. I sent you that one, and I'm just gonna spill it. It's "I'm Going In" by Lil Wayne, and I have both fucking verses done already, which I killed the motherfucking track. I know I do. I just have to get clearer and get more unique of my sounds. Yeah.
I think that you're being a little overcritical of yourself.
I'm a perfectionist, sis. I fucking I know what I can do. And that's why I'm like, fucking come on, dude. I know what I can do. I'm not gonna say I'm like Eminem, Lil Wayne, fucking I can't Stevie Stone, any of that. I'm nowhere near that point, but I know what I can fucking do. And that's not my level. It's not.
I can appreciate that. Everyone strives to be better. So these dogs are barking. Do you want to go check on your dinner? And I'm gonna play video for these guys.
That's actually the alarm for my food. So let's do it. I'll be right back.
All right. Sounds good. So yeah, you guys, if you can hear me, I'm gonna play a video for you guys.
Call me Bowser, bitch, cause I always bring the flame. Ain't no stopping what I'm bringing, I can't upload the rate, cause my flow is straight dope. You can feel it in your veins, you would think that if the 80s the way we rock the place. Versatile, Matt Jackson always winning like an ace. End up getting in our way, we'll take you out with no regrets. You I meant no regrets, had to check my spelling case. The way we stay spitting dehydration from the base.
Now we coming for the game with the mad raps. Never looking back, only taking risks. Cause when you coexist, bring a unique rap sound like this. Get crowds rocking and pumping their fists. Not sure why you be acting so pissed, but trying to fight and just enjoy the bliss. Fuck your money.
I am so freaking sorry, you guys. Hopefully these barking ass dogs aren't as loud to you as they are for me. I am so sorry. I am trying to mute them as much as possible, but not give you guys just dead air on this podcast. So hopefully it's calm enough for the second you can hear me. That was a short little clip of 2 of the upcoming tracks from our group CoeXist that I was talking about. Myself, Mad Rag Jackson, and VerzAtile. That is 2 different tracks. I believe one is first one that played is going to be our self-titled debut track called CoeXist. And I don't think Brother and I have fully came to a set title for the second one yet, but that's neither here nor there. Those tracks are coming to you as well as the solo one that he was just talking about. I'm gonna mute again just so you guys aren't listening to these dogs because I'm paranoid and I have an hearing thing, so I would hate to torture you with that. So I'll be back as soon as they shut up.
Alright, I am back. I am so sorry about that.
It's all good. I was dicking around because we still got barking ass dogs.
I have a question for you, sissy.
Are they as loud as they are to you as they are to me?
I can hear your voice above theirs, but I can definitely hear them in the background.
Yeah, I was trying to do tricks on camera while you were gone.
Hey, so question for you.
Shoot.
While we're on camera, is there a way that you can? I'm gonna give a little, if you're able to do it. I'm gonna give a little bit of a spoilage. Are you able to play the track that I sent you? Or no, well, if you were able to redo my first verse, on the track that I sent you for I'm Going In.
I only caught bits and pieces of that, but from what I heard, honestly, dude, nothing is sent to be mixed or mastered yet. So anything you want to re-record and send me, I can. That's totally fine. Not an issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just kind of want to give a little bit of sport while we were on video. You gotta love dogs, right?
So what I think I want to do is, because you didn't even get to see it and they are on a kick right now, I'm gonna play that video again real fast, just one because you didn't even get to see it yet, and for anyone else watching, and hopefully by then I can get these freaking dogs in the house to shut up.
Okay.
All right, so you guys, one more time, this is 2 snippets of 2 new tracks from our group CoeXist.
call me Bowser, bitch, cause I always bring the flame. Ain't no stopping what I'm bringing, I can't upload the rate, cause my flow is straight dope. You can feel it in your veins, you would think that if the 80s the way we rock the place. Versatile, Matt White Jackson always winning like an ace. End up getting in our way, we'll take you out with no regrets. Who I met no regrets, had to check my spelling case. The way we stay spitting dehydration from the base.
Now we coming for the game with the mad raps. Never looking back, only taking risks. Cause when you coexist, bring a unique rap sound like this. Get crowds rocking and pumping their fists. Not sure why you be acting so pissed, but trying to fight and just enjoy the bliss. Fuck your money.
Sorry and shit.
And it's all good. They're all watching me eat like a fucking fat ass, so it's all good.
Damn it. All right. Okay. So anyway, let's get back to some questions, bro.
Yes, ma'am.
Who is your biggest inspiration in music?
That's hard. That's fucking hard because I'm a hip hop enthusiast, so that's fucking really hard. I got a lot. Some of my favorite MCs. So I've always said the three greatest MCs to ever touch the mic, in my opinion, are Tupac, because I come from California. I have to. I'm sorry, fuck Biggie. In my opinion, Biggie's dope, but he ain't shit compared to Tupac. Biggie, Eminem, or not Biggie. I'm sorry, Tupac, Eminem, and Tech Nine. Three greatest MCs to ever fucking touch the mic, in my opinion. But if we're gonna talk about lower ends, I fuck with Futuristic. Futuristic is hard as fuck. I love Futuristic. Stevie Stone is dope. I love his slower shit. I'm not really a slow kind of guy. My thing is really chopping. I wish I could chop, and I'm trying to get faster. I'm just not a chopper. But Yellow Wolf, Vin J, Chris Calico, Jelly Roll, his hip hop shit. Like, I love his country shit, don't get me wrong. But I started fucking with Jelly Roll when he was in hip hop. The band plays on, Hate Goes On, fucking Train Tracks, California, Same Asshole. That's how I fuck with Jelly. Glitter, Only. That's how I fuck with Jelly. So those are some of my biggest inspirations. I kind of feel like I have my own style. I do. And it's nowhere. So, like, I say that Yellow Wolf is his own genre. Okay? He really is, in my opinion. I don't hear anybody else, anybody in the industry rapping like Yellow Wolf. I don't know if I'm at that level of having my own genre, but I have my own style. My biggest thing is delivery. That's how I start a track, is when I start writing to a beat, delivery is how I set the tone of the entire verse. I can't write choruses to save my fucking life. I just can't. Hooks are not my thing. I will forever pay for a hook. I cannot write hooks. It's not me. But verses, it's all about my delivery. How I feel the beat, my first few bars, and how I could spin off of that. That's how I write my bars. What about you? How do you write? How do you take off?
I don't, dude, that's my biggest fucking problem, to be honest with you. I don't have a technique, and I think that's why I'm struggling so much.
Try working on your delivery, sissy. Your delivery is how it sets the verse.
But I was given advice, and this is the best advice I can give anyone because it was the best advice I was given. But always start out first with a concept and just build from there. And then usually, I know you just said that you don't write hooks, and I've literally only attempted to myself. But most artists come up with the concept, the hook, and then the rest of it just, it's easier to focus when you have your idea down and you know what you want to write and say. And for me personally, I don't, I just will be sitting there and out of the clear blue, I'll just think of some random ass fucking rhyme and I will write it down. So I have like hundreds of these notes that are 1 and 2 sentences and that's it. So I
I have
struggle
the same thing.
in
I have the
writing
same thing.
a song.
I think of a fucking 2 or 4 bar that I can fucking spit off of a beat, and I'm like, damn, that's fucking sick. And what I've noticed over the years of rapping is not one bar set goes to one beat. You can hear all kinds of beats, and if it's the same speed tone, you can kind of put it to other shit. You know what I mean? Even if you gotta slow it down a little bit, speed it up a little bit, you can add it to other beats. So I do the same thing. I have an app called Multi Notes, and I'll open one up if I hear a beat and I fucking spit some shit. I'm like, all right, boom, I'll type it, even if it's 4 bars, 2 bars, whatever, and I'll keep those because I'm like, damn, those are fucking sick. Like those, that's a metaphor like a motherfucker. When I rap, my biggest thing is metaphors. That's what I've noticed in rap is the biggest thing is metaphors. You know what I mean? Like if I say something like, "Oh, I'm blue like the sky," or some shit like that. You know what I mean? I'll write it down, I'll type it out, and I'll save it for what I feel is the right verse that I spit. So I get it.
So this is another really, 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 really hard question to ask. And that's why I ask it very specifically.
Okay.
What is your current favorite song?
That's hard because I go from fucking genre to genre. Honestly, the way I go from genre to genre the way I go to concert. So right now I have Country Jam coming up in June. Okay. So I'm on a really big country kick. Thomas Rhett, Jelly Roll, Parker McCollum, Craig Morgan, Lee Bryce. I'm on a really big country kick right now. Another genre that I just is my go-to, especially since I'm gonna say 19, is metal. Since I found Motionless in White, I've been on a fucking metal kick, dude. Like metal is my fucking shit. Like I love metal. It does something to me. It helps me get my aggression out. I can listen to, especially when I'm getting buzzed or I'm getting drunk in my room, whatever. I can fucking throw on my soundbar because I live in a mother-in-law suite in the back of my fucking grandma's house. I kind of have my own little studio apartment, so I can blare my fucking music and I can scream and just let it all out. That's what metal does for me. When it comes to hip hop, um, I've really been big on Tech Nine's collabo, his rollout that he just released. I Go Dumb by Stevie. That shit goes pretty fucking hard. I'm not gonna lie. Painkiller by Chris is cool. I like it, but I don't feel it's as much country as he says it is. I'm just gonna keep it 100. He said it's a country track. I don't think it's a country track. It's really not. But it bangs. I bang it.
So I'm glad that you kind of brought that up because I think you're just the person to ask this to. And you
What's
don't
up?
have to answer if you don't want to, because I know the people we roll with. But what do you think about Chris going country kind of like he has? Are you for it or are you feeling it? Or
I don't mind it at all if he really starts doing country shit. He did that shit with Colt Ford. That shit was country. I'll give him that. That was some country shit. But like I said, he said that Painkiller was a country track. It's not, dude. It's more EDM. It's more fucking auto-tune. It's not country. I don't feel it's country at all. And that's just me in my opinion. But I feel like he could do some country shit. I really do. He did some dope shit with Colt Ford. The shit he did with Overtime was dope as fuck. But I don't feel like Painkiller was country. So if he were to go more into like the shit with Overtime, Crucifix, shit like that, I think he could do some dope ass shit, dude.
That's a good answer. So for you, I don't think I do know the answer to this question, and we can go as far back as we need to for this question. But have you
Okay.
ever performed anywhere live?
Have I performed?
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
Tell us, bro, where? When?
God, this is back in, I'm gonna say 2011. So the way I started rapping in 2010, 2011, right before I went to Job Corps. And one second. I'm done eating. My food's done. Cool. So I started rapping in 2010, 2011, before I went to Job Corps. Now, when I went to Job Corps, they had a studio on campus that there was a couple rap groups, there's a couple rock bands. And after trade, we literally, and I mean literally, we'd go back to our dorms for check-in after trade. And as soon as check-in was done, we would literally run to the studio because whoever got it for the night was first come, first serve. So we'd get to this dorm after trade. We'd get dressed. Boom, 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 boom. We'd go to the fucking living room. Staff would come in, take check-in. As soon as check-in was done, dude, we were out that fucking door running to the gym. Because the gym is where the studio was. It was upstairs in the top of the gym. And whoever got it for the night was who was recording for the night. We had a D3200 Korg soundboard. We had a 16 CD burner. So you put it in your mixtape, you could burn 16 CDs at once. And that's where I learned about dubs, ad-libs, fucking all that shit. Because our soundboard, you could plug in different channels and record different shit over it. And so we would have barbecues out by the fire pit, and we would not hire per se, but we'd assign bands and different artists on center to come perform for everybody while we had our barbecues and shit. So I performed a handful of different times for them. And when I did, I'm not gonna say I'm the greatest by any means. I'm not. I'm fucking mediocre, dude. But I know what the fuck I got to spit, and I know my fucking stage persona. But every time I perform, dude, I'd have multiple people. Bro, that was fucking dope. That was dope. How you spit that over it, dude? I'd record verses over tracks because tracks would get fucked up. We'd have to play a different track, and my verse, like I was telling you just a little bit ago, you could set different verses to different beats depending on the speed of the beat and the template and the persona, you know what I mean? So some of our beats would get fucked up and we'd have to play different ones, and some of my verses would go to different shit, and I'd switch it up. And I'd always have people, bro, that shit was dope, that shit was dope, that shit was sick. All kinds of different people, country boys, motherfuckers from the hood, from Seattle, fucking all kinds of different people. So I performed, never in a club or like the Roxy or Mesa Theater, but I know if I ever had the opportunity, I'd kill that shit.
Dude, like, no fucking joke. I want to do some shit like that down here in Denver. Just fucking find
Oh,
some.
dude, I want to perform with you so bad, sissy.
Well, like some shit you're saying, like just throw a big ass fucking barbecue or something in a fucking park. I know I could find one that has some kind of stage setup. I've walked tons of them. I just got to remember which fucking one it was. But just get all the fam down there and just fucking rock the park out. Whether anybody shows up or not, just fucking have a big old family party. And like, I'll fucking spit some shit. You could go up there and spit some shit. You know, we got fucking tons of people down here in Colorado who would love to just fuck around and
We got tons of people in Denver that would just show up just for you and me. They'd be like, oh, because I've gone down to Denver for multiple concerts that I know the fam. You know what I mean? Cameron, fucking Christina, fucking, I know all kinds of people down there, dude. And if they saw my face and saw my name, they'd be like, oh shit, they're performing together? All right, bet, let's go. You know what I mean? Like, even people from Fort Collins and Colorado Springs, they would show up.
yeah, I can see. I don't know if you can see any of them, but I have fucking every single person you just named off right there. Our girl Christina, I know Cam will watch this later and he's down. But everyone you just fucking listed off is already like they would fucking love to do that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like, dude, no question. We need to fucking make something like that happen this year, I think.
The problem for me is that Greyhound buses quit doing trips from Grand Junction to Denver. I've looked it up for multiple shows, and they are only doing buses now to like Colorado Springs. That is my biggest fucking problem. Or else I'd have been down there, dude. I'd have been down there so fucking long ago if they were still doing but Greyhound. Because you know, I came up for Red Rocks. You took me to that shit because I was able to come to Denver. You know what I mean? I came up for Chris Calico, New Year's Eve. I came up for Stevie. You know what I mean? Because you were able to pick me up. You picked me up for all that shit.
So that's another comment on here I want to address actually. Cody, McKinney, you fucking bet your ass off be it. Hopefully both of them. Both of the Chris shows. And if
You,
a miracle happens within like the next week or so, don't get your hopes up. Anyone that does watch this, please don't get your hopes up. I am going to try to get on one of these upcoming shows, but right now the money just ain't sitting right. So again, I'm trying, but no promises. So don't get your hopes up. But I am trying to figure out a way if maybe I could jump on to Chris or possibly ISO because that's a
dude,
little
to open up for ISO would be so. That'd be so sick.
yeah, dude. Yeah.
I'm trying to get Chris to fucking come to Junction for his new tour, man. Like okay, so somebody that I didn't mention, Vin J. I fucking love Vin J. I don't know how the fuck he hasn't blown up 10 times more than he has. That motherfucker's chopping skills are so off the charts, it's not even funny. Like the first time I heard Vin J, I went through his entire catalog. I was like, who is this motherfucker? What the hell? Vin J is dope. And when I saw Chris taking him on tour, I was like, I've hit him up like 5 times, bro. I'm like, can we get a fucking Mesa Theater show, please? A Grand Junction date? And nothing.
Cody, if you're still watching this, I don't know how much you know about any of this, but I know you're deep into that. Are they still booking shows for this tour, or who would
He
be?
just did Wexter Street or Wellington Street in Denver. He literally just added a new date today.
Yeah, so he said that they still are booking. If you want to try to,
I don't know how to go. I don't know how to go about that.
yeah, do you know the dude who books for Mesa?
I don't know. I don't know how to go about all that. I don't know who books for Mesa, any of that. I know all the bouncers. I know security guards, but I don't know the higher ups like that. So
All right. Well,
If we can get a Mesa Theater date though for Junction, dude, I would die to have Chris come back to fucking Junction. I've been to one solo Chris show here, and that was the Speak Up On It tour, I believe. And that's when he was still estranged.
so I guess I have homework for you then. Just try to find out who at Mesa Theater we would contact and shoot me their email, and I'll try to do the rest.
Okay, or you could tell me how to do it, and I could try to do it. I would love to be able to pull shows to my own theater here in Junction. You know, what I mean, if you could show me how to do it, I would pull for so many shows here.
Bro, honestly, I kind of just think just go scope out their website. Just fucking check out their website, and like I said, I'll help you. We'll figure this out. And I think that would be my first guess.
Okay.
Go scope out and see, just see who runs the joint. Talk to,
Okay.
maybe even ask your fucking bouncer. Maybe they know. Just be like, hey, who owns this bitch?
Yeah, that'd probably be the best bet.
But hell yeah, let's try to make that happen. Thank you, Cody. I appreciate that info, man.
So I have a question for you. I know you're interviewing me, but what's going on with you, sis? Is there anything not too personal you're willing to reveal that I don't know yet? What's going on with you, girl?
Not a damn thing, dude. Kind of like you in the beginning. Really, my neck ain't above water, but my nose is. So I'm just waking up every day breathing.
I
Fucking
feel
life
it.
on us, dude. We haven't had many. She hasn't been working many hours. They've cut it. They finally are giving us a little bit back, but I mean, we're just sad and depressed because we can't do shit, dude. That's what it is.
I feel it.
So I'm just kind of just screwing around trying to make music. That's all I can do right now, doing this fucking podcast thing. It's shit in the last couple days. It's kind of taken off, dude, more than I expected. I mean, I'm not gonna lie about that either. I put a call out there, putting the word out, and in the last 3 days alone, I think I booked 7 fucking shows. That's badass.
Damn. That's what's up. We're gonna have to do a part 2 to this because I kind of was looking forward to Sissy asking all the questions like she said on the first part. You know?
So, all right, bro. I'm gonna ask you a few more questions. I got a little distracted with the stupid freaking dogs, and
Okay.
we're gonna go mobile here for a second. Get away
Okay.
from me. I'm gonna go. But because I can multitask like a G. If you could have a feature with anyone, no price tag, dead or alive, who?
Tupac, hands down. And then my second would have to be Eminem, Slim Shady.
And then, oh man, you already got like 2 or 3 of those. I was gonna say Jesse Madwack Jackson, but I had to correct myself. Damn it,
We're a
Jared.
group, girl. We're a group. We're like, what the fuck? I don't need your verse. We're a group.
I know that was dumb. That was dumb on my part. My bad. All right. Here's another one kind of along the same lines. If you could headline any venue, anywhere in the world, where?
Damn, that's kind of hard. Oh, damn. You hit me with the hard one. Okay. I'm gonna be honest and say Wimbledon, London, where Queen did fucking Live Aid in the 80s. That would probably be my fucking hands down fucking all time because that's a big fucking arena. That's huge. After that, it'd probably have to be Red Rocks.
That's the first Wimbledon we've got. That damn. All right.
Well, I mean, if you look at it, so I don't know if you're into rock at all, or if you're into classic rock or any of that, but if you ever watched the movie Bohemian Rhapsody or the Live Aid performance from Queen, which they had like fucking 100 plus bands that did that performance, Wimbledon's fucking huge. It is huge, dude, and that is like a performance to be had. You know, that is a sea of fucking people. So yeah, Wimbledon's definitely my top, and then it would have to be Red Rocks. And then after that, it would probably be the Blockbuster Pavilion, which I don't know who owns them now, but that's in Devore, California. Um, it used to be the Blockbuster Pavilion. I don't know what it is now, but just because that's where I'm from, you know, I would love to do that theater. I would absolutely love to do that shit. What about you?
I think I always stick to. I don't know very many, dude, but I would have to stick with the Colorado obvious, which is Red Rocks, like you just said, and then my other one would have to be Madison Square Garden.
Oh, Matt. Okay, I forgot about Madison. Madison would be dope to fucking sell out and do. That would be sick.
Great, dude.
Staples Center. Staples Center is another one for me because I'm from California. I'm not from LA, but LA was only 2.5 hours for me. I would die to do fucking Staples Center. Staples Center would be sick. Which it's no longer the Staples Center anymore, I believe. I don't remember what it is now, but I don't think it's the Staples Center anymore.
Yeah, they changed their names like fucking change underwear now.
Right? I remember when it was Pepsi Center and then it went to Ball Arena. And I for the longest time I couldn't say Ball Arena. I would say the Pepsi Center. Oh, I saw them at the Pepsi Center, or I'm going to the Pepsi Center. And then they're like, no, it's Ball Arena. I'm like, shut the fuck up, it's Pepsi Center, bitch.
That's what's cool about freaking Mile High Stadium. See? Mile High Stadium. I don't know what the fuck the actual name of that thing is now.
MCOT. MCOT.
What? Nah. Invesco, MCOT, Coca-Cola Max, fucking Walmart.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, that shit's Mile High Stadium. That's one of them fucking native things. If you know that shit, you're a fucking native.
Well, you know, like, so music is my life, dude. It really is. Like, if you really know me, you know that I will go to any venue to see an artist I love. I don't give a fuck if it's a dive bar. I don't give a fuck if it's 50 people, fucking 100,000 people. If it's an artist I love, I will go to the venue. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I concerts is my life. Music is my therapy. Music has literally stopped me from putting a bullet in my head. I don't know how many times I can say that, how many artists I've told that to. I told Chris Calico specifically, the song Hello Walls has stopped me from putting a bullet in my fucking head. I have had suicidal tendencies more than once in my life, more than not in my life, to be honest. My mental health is not the greatest, dude. Because of drugs, because of the homelessness I've been through. I don't tell this to a lot of people, and I'll never do it. I'll never do it because of the people that love me. I think dying would be better more than not on half the time. The shit that I go through and the pain that I feel, I just feel like not living would be better than living half the time. And I'll never do it, like I said, because my little brother and my mom, you know, but I regularly think that fucking ending my life would be better than not. And so I fight with that on a fucking daily, dude. Like, honestly. So I always say my mental health is not the fucking greatest. That's probably why I get fucked up as much as I do, is to get my mind off that shit.
You know, you speak it in your music because you say that, and I'm 1,000% positive because it's my fucking release. But you actually say that in our song XK Squeeze, which by the way he is featured on. And by the way, newsflash for you, guy, you're now listed as an artist on Spotify as VerzAtile as you requested. That
Thank you,
has
Tiffany.
updated. So
That is my final. That is my final name. Thank you.
everyone watching XK Squeeze, that is in fact him on that song. That's his comeback into music, in all reality. Not this CoeXist thing. It was Project Bucker, and the point I'm making is you reference how thank you, sir, in your talking
Put the
points.
lead down. Put the lead down.
Yeah.
That's put the lead down. Boom. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, I honestly, dude, I hate to admit it, and I don't admit it to very many fucking people, and this is very vulnerable for me with you putting it on the internet and how many people are going to see it, which I don't mind because I love you and I'm willing to be open. But death to me sounds better than living 75% of the fucking time with the pain that I feel from being so, dude, I am so lonely. I I literally sit in my room. And so, okay, so when I was homeless, this is one thing I explain to people about who don't understand about homeless people. So when you're sitting on a curb in front of a McDonald's on a sidewalk or anywhere, okay, and you have a shopping cart full of your shit, and you're just sitting there, and you're looking at the street, and you're seeing cars fucking fly by, okay, just fly fucking by. There's one fucking thing that you think. There's not one person in this world that fucking is thinking about me or is giving a fuck about what's going on with me right now. Not a single fucking person. Okay? I sit in my room and I think that shit on a daily. I get it. I literally will grab my phone and I'll click on my phone to look at fucking notifications to see if anybody hits me up. Hey, how you doing? What's going on with you, bud? Fucking blah, blah, blah. And I get like you're busy, Sissy's busy. I get that, and it's nothing against you guys whatsoever. We're family. I consider you blood, dude. Like, we're family. So it's nothing against you guys. It's everyday people who claim to be a friend that don't act upon it. Do you get it?
No, dude, I know. That's why I think that's why we are so close as we are, is because we connect on that level, dude. I know exactly.
We could not talk for 6 months, dude, and hit each other up and be like, yo, what's up? I love you, sissy brother. You know what I mean? Like, and that's why we're damn near fucking blood. You know what I mean? That's what your mom is my mom, dude. Mama is my mama. How is mama doing, by the way?
She's good. She's still dealing with some stuff with grandpa, but she's keeping her head up and she's still trucking along doing. So I'm proud as hell of her.
I was gonna ask you this. This may be hard to talk about. How's grandpa?
Not good. He's not good.
Is he stage 4? Is he on the last steps?
I
If you don't want to talk about it, you can hit me up after this.
yeah, I will tell you personally because I don't know if my family has even put it out on the internet yet, so I'm not going to be.
Okay, well then make sure to hit me up after we end this.
I will do.
Okay.
So you so.
I love you, girl. You are my world. You know that. You and Lorraine. I miss you, motherfuckers, so much. I need to come up there, even if it's for a weekend, and just fucking, even just to sit in the Dudley Mobile. I need to come see you, fucking guys.
Yeah, dude. Well, we gotta figure something out because we need to get this fucking beast rolling and moving and trucking along and traveling instead of sitting here. And we just need to get your ass down here in Denver anyway. This is
I
where all
need
the
to move to Denver, dude. If I lived in Denver, you know how lit shit I would. Not saying you guys don't. I would get shit so fucking litty if I got down to Denver, dude. Like, I would push things to the point of annoyance. So, like, I would get shit popping if I moved down to Denver. Like, fuck, dude.
So we talked a little bit about how, shit's fucking hard and it's rough and life sucks and all that. But to counteract that, this question is, what are some strategies that you have to grow?
So right now, like I said, I'm barely surviving. I'm doing side jobs because the union is dead. It's winter. Fucking shit's just fucked up with the union that I'm in right now. I'm kind of low key just trying to hang on until the union calls me back for work. When I was working with the union, I was making $700 a week after taxes minimum. My lowest check was $784 minimum. And that was barely with like 35 hours. Okay. So I'm kind of just trying to hold on until I get back to that. And see, here's another thing, until I take it back to my ex, is that when she was only getting like 4 to 8 hours a week for work because her job was fucked up, I was giving her like 250 to 300 a week because I was trying to fix things. I was trying to get back together with her when her daughter was my daughter, and you know what I mean. What's up. I wasn't gonna let them be on the streets by any means. So when she was at that point and I was with the union working, I was paying her 250 to 300 on top of my bills, on top of my own bills a week. And so that's why I say she used me completely, because even after all that, she just dropped me on my ass like I was nothing. That shit didn't mean a goddamn thing to her. So, and it wasn't until after I got laid off from the union because work was slow that she did that. So, this next time around, when I get back to work with the union, I completely plan on stacking my money, either moving somewhere I can be even more successful, or trying to get my own place and just build from there. You know, if I wasn't helping her with all that money, I'd have back money saved up. You know what I mean? I'd have money in the bank. I'd have a safety net. I don't, because I was trying to help her. And so my thing is trying to just hold on and survive until I can get back to that job and just stack. And from then on, I can do something with myself, you know?
That sounds like a good plan, dude. What you got to do?
It's just it's hard holding on, you know what I mean, with the side work and trying to stay afloat. That's the hard part right now.
This is a fun one. I know you're going to like this one.
Throw it to me.
Let's assume you have a hater. What do you want to say to him right now?
Suck a dick. You ain't been in my shoes. You don't know what the fuck my life's like, my mental health's like. Fuck off. You don't know what it's like to put a bullet in want to put a bullet in your head, and even if you do, you don't know how often you want to do it like I do. But I don't.
There you go. My favorite thing to say to him is, my haters make me famous, so please bring it.
I hate to go back to this, but my mental health really isn't good. People don't understand how often I don't want to fucking be alive, but I do. Obviously, I haven't done it. You know what I mean? And that's why I get inebriated the way I do. That takes like jelly. So I connect with Jelly Roll so fucking much. Okay, like people don't understand how he talks about the losers win again, the underdogs. I have fucked so much things up in my life on a daily. I feel like I'll never be that person to ever fucking win. I watch things and this is going to be me vulnerable again, and I fucking hate to admit it, but you know what? Fuck it. I was watching American Idol last night, okay? And when their whole family runs up, yeah, fucking cool, you made it to Hollywood. Dude, I break down in fucking tears. All I want is for people to fucking be excited for me and fucking be like, yeah, you're that motherfucker. I don't feel like I'll ever fucking have that, dude. That's why I connect with Jelly Roll the way I do. Is because I've always been an underdog. I've always been a fucking addict. I don't know how to break the cycle of addiction. You know, he talks about he got clean off of pills, cocaine, blah, 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 but he still gets blackout drunk at least one time a year. Like I said, alcohol is 10 times harder to break than meth ever was for me. I get off of work and I crave to come home and have a fucking beer or a shot of whiskey or a fifth for that matter. You know, it's so fucking hard for me to break that cycle. And I'm scared that music won't mean as much to me after I break it. Because when I get drunk, I put on music and that is fucking excitement for me. That is release for me. I'm scared that when I get sober, it's not going to do that for me anymore. So, I don't know.
I can't give you advice because I haven't been there, but I know wifey has, and I know in her instance, it I don't think it changed for you, did it? It kind of, I think going to that concert scene and doing it without the alcohol actually, it kind of made her more in touch with the music in a sense. She looked at it from almost an entire a whole new perspective almost. Like I understand your fear, but to flip it around, maybe that's just a whole new experience that you are gonna experience. Like, it ain't gonna who says it's gonna be a bad thing? And not only that, but like you said, what is that gonna do for your own music career if you're able to, stop drinking and stop that slur thing that you were referencing, like just
Yeah.
you got to focus on the positive. And another thing I want to point out is if your ass ever wins a fuck American Idol or a Grammy, want to go dancing with them even, at least I'm gonna fucking throw another motherfucker in here out.
Hey, you're the first bitch I'm bringing along with me, sis. If
And
I ever win a Grammy or American Idol, you're the first one on stage with me, like Technician Ten Juggalo.
maybe blood, but you can bet your ass your fucking family will be there. Wifey, and like I said, I'm gonna even fucking throw Christina in under the bus. I'm sure she would be fucking excited as hell.
Oh yeah, that's my girl right there. I love Christina Baker. I love that bitch to death. Yeah, that's my girl right there.
Did you know that she's doing music now?
I saw that. I did. I haven't heard anything. I don't know where to look it up, but I did see that. And I was like, fuck yeah, girl, like get it.
She's going under the name Christinique, and it's all on YouTube. I will send you a link to that, but you got to check it out, dude. You are fucking ready. Like I'm telling
you know who I'm impressed is coming back and is doing really hard shit?
Dude, Christina fucking is like on my fucking mind every day, dude.
Yeah?
No joke. She's rapping and singing, dude. Like she's fucking killing it.
Dude, I need to learn how to get my vocals cleaner and get some tracks that are fucking mastered perfect. Not saying you're learning, so I get it, okay? But like, I want Monkey to fucking record, like master some shit for us. I want our shit to be, we still don't have a finished track, girl.
I know. I need you. Yeah, just send me a couple more stems. I think I'm waiting for your version of a hook, and
I
then
sent you. Oh yeah, for bankroll. Fuck. Oh, we need to get together and talk about that because, in my opinion, yours overlaps a beat a little bit. There's one or two words that need to be taken out, and it'll fit the beat fucking perfectly. But we can do that together off record.
yeah, that's why we're waiting, is because we never got together off record.
Yeah. I love you, sissy. I fucking love you. I'm so glad we finally got to do this. This is so fun.
Oh yeah. So for anyone watching, now I only have 2 questions left. So now is the part of the show where I asked you guys to go ahead and drop any questions you guys may have in the comments. I can see them all right here, so drop
Ask
those.
me anything. Ask me anything. Personal, non-personal, about my fucking child life, about anything. Ask me anything. I am an open book.
All right, and while we give them a couple seconds to ask any questions, this is also where I pretty much just give you the floor to talk about anything you want to just touch base that we might have missed, or anything that you may have going on that I
We
don't know.
talked about pretty much everything, sissy, honestly. I really want to make it down to Denver to see you guys more. And not just for a weekend. I'd like to spend a week at a time if I can. Um, we could record some shit while I'm down there. You could show me some attractions, show me some fucking environment, some fucking nature, something. I don't give a fuck what it is. I need to come down and spend time with family, which is you, Lorraine, Laura, our sister Laura. Um, we could all spend time together. You know what I mean? Fucking, I'd love. So I don't smoke really anymore because of the union. But the only time I really do smoke is like at concerts. I will take a joint with me to a concert, and I'll smoke. You know what I mean? I'll smoke a joint. But like my metabolism with my drinking and pissing so much, it's fucking. I get it out of my system before I can fucking blink. You know what I mean? So I will smoke from time to time. So if I come down there, I will smoke with you guys. You know what I mean? I won't smoke dabs because that's so concentrated. But I will smoke flower with you. Um, yeah, I need to come down there and get to a show with you guys. But a show like that, man.
Yeah, you're always fucking welcome.
Any questions popping up?
There's 2 Chris ones coming, but that's like this month, so pretty soon.
I said any questions popping up for me.
My bad. Yeah,
You
actually,
good?
Wifey wants to know, who is your favorite artist to see live and why?
Ooh, goddamn, that's hard. Goddamn, sissy. You hit me with the hard one. I felt like that was a soldering iron fucking red hot from fucking fire. um, so I have multiple. I can't pick one. Honestly, so in the recent years, Tech has kind of disappointed me. He's kind of slowed down on his fucking excitement with shows. The first show that I ever saw by Tech was my favorite one from him. It was the Strictly Strange Tour 2017. And he was with Brother Lynch, Stevie, Cess Crew. Oh, fuck. It was with Cess Crew, Stevie Stone, Brother Lynch, Chris. Ooh, I can't remember the other one. But it's when he had the 2 screens and he fucking did the clown and the G and he did the whole dancing thing. And that was the first show I'd ever saw by him, and it blew my fucking mind. Like when I saw that, I was like, "Oh my god, this is what Tech's about." I was like, "These shows are fucking lit, bro." So that was Tech's best show for me. One of the all-time best shows I've ever seen was Ludacris. When I saw Ludacris at fucking Las Colonias, dude, it took me back to my childhood. He did "Welcome to Atlanta, where the players play and we ride on the things like every day." Like And that was from when I was like 11, 12, 13. Like, my jaw dropped when he did that. And then when he did move, bitch, get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Like, all that shit. He ended it with ooh, ooh, why you all in my ear talking a whole bunch of shit that I ain't trying to hear? Get back, motherfucker, you don't know me like that. That's what he closed with. But Ludacris was one of the best fucking shows that I've ever fucking seen. You think he's so clean cut from Fast and the Furious and he's so whitewashed? He's really not. When he came out on concert, he didn't have his cornrows. He had his afro. Like, straight hood motherfucker, like straight from Atlanta. Like, I expect him to come out with his cornrows so clean cut. Nah, he straight did fucking hood Atlanta shit. I was like, oh, bro, like, damn, okay. So Ludacris was probably one of my best ones. Another one was, even though he was an opener, was Joyner Lucas. Joyner Lucas for fucking G-Eazy when you took me to Red Rocks. Okay? That I went to that show specifically for Joyner Lucas. I didn't go for G-Eazy. I didn't go for the openers. He was this co-opener headliner. I went for Joyner. And that blew my fucking mind. Joyner is amazing. God, I've been to so many fucking shows. It's hard for me to say. Immortal Technique. Immortal Technique was another one that blew my fucking mind. Because he had Chino XL with him, too. Chino XL, I believe he was on Midwest Choppers 2 with Tech. Chino XL fucking was dope as fuck. But Immortal Technique, I was listening to him since fucking early junior high, probably 7th grade. And I never thought I'd ever get the opportunity to see him. And the one fucking show that he came, I made sure to go fucking see. And that blew my fucking mind.
I think I haven't heard that Immortal Technique brought up in freaking ages. And you're the first one to ever bring him up on this show. Ever.
Dude, when he did Dancing with the Devil. He did fuck, what's the song about Brooklyn that he did? I can't Harlem Streets. He did Harlem Streets. He did a couple other of his hits that I knew too. But when he did Dancing with the Devil, dude, it blew my fucking mind. It blew my motherfucking mind. Like, and he's an icon to me. Like, that's underground to me. That's what I learned underground was Immortal Technique, Tech Nine, fucking Chris, Cottonmouth Kings. Cottonmouth Kings was a dope show for me too. And I just recently see them, which it wasn't the originals. It was D-Loc, Chucky Chuck, Judge D, Taxman. But nonetheless, I got this tattoo right here.
Tattoo hour with Justin.
Specifically, and then I got the decaf. But I got to meet fucking D-Loc, which they're from my hood. They're from California, where I'm from. And they're literally who got me into the underground. Cottonmouth Kings is who got me into Tech Nine and fucking all that underground shit, Immortal Technique. And that's how I got into the underground, was from them. So that was probably the most recent dope show that I've been to.
Hell yeah. All right, guys, let me remind you again, since we had a couple new viewers since I asked last time, but we're down to our last two questions. So if you have any questions for our guest, Justin Cain, aka VerzAtile, please drop those in the comments now. And otherwise, here's one of my last questions. But it's my infamous reenaction question. You have to fucking you're already fucking hype, dude, but you have to reenact this story hype as fuck. So what is your most hype fan or just overall hype moment? Something sticks out to you and you're like, you just get fucking hype as fuck thinking about it.
Give me a second. Because I've met a lot of fucking celebrities. I've met a lot of fucking famous people. I've been to a lot of fucking shows. So let me think.
Or let me ask you this one. Has any have you been recognized yet? Has anyone come up to you and been like, "Hey, I know you from such and such or so and so"?
Two people, which relates to both of us, and it's been a long time coming. It's been Stevie and Chris. When I came down there for the fucking Mama Watson. Mama Watson knew exactly who I was. Gave me the biggest fucking hug. She's the biggest sweetheart in the world. I love Mama Watson to death. She as soon as I saw her, she's like, Justin, walked up to me, gave me a big old fucking hug. That meant the world to fucking me. And then Stevie, when we were at Stevie, last time I was up there. Oh, okay. You know what? Swisher sweet. Swisher sleep, right? Yeah. Okay, so when I was at Stevie and he opened up for him, his fucking manager, dude, I was in the back of the Roxy and I was smoking with everybody. And he came back and we were chopping it up. And I was telling him, I was like, yeah, dude, I got people from Seattle. Fucking, I've been to Job Corps and Yakima. I know people from Tacoma, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, oh, you want to meet Swisher? And I was like, fuck yeah, I want to meet Swisher, bro. What the fuck? Yeah. So Swisher did his fucking, his set. And then fucking after the set, his manager came and found me. And he's like, come on, bro, I want to talk to you real quick. He took me out to the back and Swisher was back there. And fucking me and Swisher chopped it up real quick. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to show you something. I have it on one of my frames. It's right here. Oh, let me try to stand up in my bed without fucking falling down because I'm drunk. Okay, so I'm going to reverse the camera. If I can. Hold on. Okay, do you see that?
Yep.
That he posted that on his personal, probably a couple months later when he was supposed to come back to Denver. It was a picture of me and him. And I was like, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, that's dope. Like, you know what I mean? So that was probably one of the biggest hype moments for me is that he posted that on his shit. Even my people from Tacoma and Seattle, they hit me up and they're like, bro, you know Swisher? Like, what the fuck? What? And I was like, yeah, like, I met the motherfucker. We talked. We chopped it up. Yeah. So those are probably my dopest moments, honestly.
Those are pretty fucking dope, bro. That's fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
Another dope moment I had was when Twistello was out in front of the Roxy. So I was out on the sidewalk, out in front. I think it was after we were already let in for the VIP. And went out to smoke or something like that. But I seen Twistello and the Jones. And I got a picture with both of them at the same time. I walked up to him and I asked Twistello, I was like, bro, can I get a picture with you? He's like, yeah, come on, bro. He had a blunt in his hand. And the Jones and Twistello put their arms around me. And that was a pretty fucking dope moment too. That shit that made me feel fucking good. The Jones is my boy. I love the Jones. That's my boy right there.
That's more local Colorado fam for anyone
He-
watching who doesn't know.
He's
Jarrell,
starting to get bigger though. He is.
he's making his way up there.
They just played one of his tracks on the radio in Chicago, I believe, from what I saw.
Yeah, like he's making moves. He just does it in silent.
He really does. He's really low key about his shit, which I like. You know what I mean? It's kind of like J. Cole, low key.
All right. Well, we ain't got any more questions, so I'm down to my last one.
For sure.
Do you know what it is?
I don't.
Oh shit. What's your favorite dinosaur?
Velociraptor. All time. The raptor is like the most gangster, fucking vicious dinosaur that I've ever seen in movies or heard of. And so they're sneaky, they're strategic. You know what I mean? So they're like Navy SEALs. So they're with it. So
For real. The Rex is like the fucking, like the Hulk of the dinosaurs. Like, I'm big, I'm bulky, I'm strong, but like you said, the raptor is the fastest. He's the most
He's like
strategic.
Spider-Man, bro.
Yeah, dude. And they're to fucking top it off too. Like, it's not just one coming at you, it's like six.
Yeah. They're gonna get you from all sides. They're gonna make sure you go down.
Fuck yeah.
Can I ask you something, sis? I've never heard this from you.
Of course.
Where'd you get the whole dino thing? What is your thing with dinosaurs? Do you just love dinosaurs, or I was thinking about that this morning when I said I love you, sissy, and I saw your video. I was like, what is with you, chicken dinosaurs? Like, what the fuck?
I honestly don't know how it just became such a big thing and such a, I don't know, like my iconic thing. I've always loved dinosaurs, but I honestly, I do not know, dude. Somewhere within the last couple of years is I started collecting Lego Jurassic Park fucking building kits, and from there it just exploded. And I shared some of that on Facebook, and I don't know, dude, it just took off. I cannot tell you how you guys did this to me. Somehow the internet the kind of person, and I just fucking ran with it, dude. I love them, so why not?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. No, because I was even thinking about that the other day too. I'm like, how in the hell did this happen? Like, I'm really thinking, I'm like, it has never been this intense of a fucking thing when I was younger. People didn't give me dinosaurs when I was a kid. But oh, you know what? Ray actually just fucking told me. She just put the little light bulb. It started out with this. My dinosaur logo.
Oh, really?
It started out with artsy fartsy and my dinosaur logo. My old logo was a crazy ass like sugar colored skull thing, and I upgraded it and it put a dinosaur on there and put my 303, and that's where the dinosaur came into the picture.
Okay, what is 303?
That's Colorado zip code.
There's so many though. Where is that specifically?
That is the original Denver zip code.
So it's not like Glenwood Heights has one. Fucking, it was all Denver or what?
Originally, like, fucking what? God, how many years ago? Probably like, no, not that long. Probably like 20, 30 years ago. It was the greater Denver area. So
Okay, downtown.
when because before, I don't even know if you know this, or I don't know, maybe it was different in California even, but we didn't even have area codes or zip codes. We just were
What?
area codes.
That's
So
weird.
we became so much more populated that we ran out of phone numbers, and everyone ran out of phone numbers. So that's where the area code 303 came in, and that was Denver's area code. Since we've just kept growing, and now, yeah, we have 7193 fucking, I don't know, we have so many I can't even keep up. But that's
So
that.
that's like California. So where I'm from, in Victorville, in Hesperia, Apple Valley, Adelanto, the high desert, it's always been 760. And I have that tattooed on my shin, on my right shin, going vertical or down, 760. But like San Bernardino, Fontana, Rialto, Chino, San Bernardino started with 909. So 909 was San Bernardino's original area code, and then it broke off to 951. And then there's been a couple more since then, but 760, 951, and 909 is what I grew up with. So I get it with the overpopulation. I understand that.
Yeah, no,
So
this basically this is just the original kind of coast, Colorado or Denver.
You see, LA's always been bigger than that. So I know San Bernardino isn't LA, but it's a mini. So we call San Bernardino San Compton because it's a mini fucking LA. So, and it's just as dangerous, if not more. In the last couple of years, San Bernardino was rated the #1 dangerous city in California. And I used to kick it down in the hood in San Bernardino at nights back in the day. So, yeah. So I get it.
Better watch out. Colorado's crawling up that list pretty fast, dude. I think Pueblo is like,
Pueblo's hood, but it's still not LA.
well, that's what I mean though. In like that whole highest, most ranked thing, Pueblo is, it's fucking crawling up there.
Yeah.
Good.
Buddy, come here. I want to introduce y'all to somebody. Come here, buddy. You my buddy right here.
Oh,
Buddy.
is he Canterbury or what?
Staffordshire Terrier. Yep.
Oh, look, he's all no.
Yep. Infamous. Hold on. Buddy.
Yeah, as soon as you pointed at him, he's like, okay, fine.
I love you. I love you.
Girlfriend, dude, they just saw your dog make out with you. Just playing.
Hey, dog kisses are the best. Fuck off, ladies.
Alright, so yeah, that's all the questions I got today. So I just want to thank you for coming on and thank you for everyone watching. And like always, dude, you know you're always welcome back on the show.
There
And
will be a part 2. I'm going to push her. There is going to be a part 2 with VerzAtile. I promise you.
weren't you on my show last year?
No, I haven't done your podcast yet.
Oh, you were on Ray's.
Yeah, I was on her ghost show. Yeah, I was on her ghost podcast.
All right. So yeah, definitely we'll get you hooked up with another episode. And another part of my show that I do for everyone that comes on is I like to send you off with 1,000,000 streams for anything that you got going on in your future and just the best whatever you fucking need in your life, bro. I just wish that for you.
I love you guys. You and Lorraine to death. You are my family. You might as well be blood. I always ride for you 100%. Anybody got a problem with Lorraine and Jesse, got a problem with me, I'm just going to put it out there 100%. Fucking you want the smoke, you can get it. It's CoeXist.
That's right. Coexist in this bitch.
Right?
All right, bro.
All right, so I'm going to sign off. I'm going to call you here in about 5-10 minutes. Answer my call. We're going to talk about our verse. We're going to get this shit figured out.
Yes, sir.
All right, I love you guys.
All right, love you. Thank you, bro.
VerzAtile signing off.
All right. Let me see if I got anything fancy to talk about. Doesn't really look like it. No fancy, cool, fun stuff other than that was a fun show, right? My brother's always fun and entertaining. So let me see if I could do a quick little shout out. I want to thank everyone who tuned into today's show. Thank you, Cody McKinney, Scrim. I hope I say that right. I don't know, dude. Dom, thank you for watching. Christina, Irish Brian, thank you. Wifey, Luna, thank you for watching. Nick Bender, who is going to be on a podcast here in a couple days or a week. I don't know. It's coming up. Those are all found under events under me. my page. Type in Hype AF, scroll over to the events section, and you're gonna see them all. So make sure you're watching for every single one of those. Jessica Montoya, thank you for watching. Rick Browning, bro, thank you for tuning in. Travis O'Neill, another one who's going to be on the show this Friday. So stay tuned for that one. That one's going to be a cool episode. It's not going to be our normal episode. That one's definitely, just stay tuned for that one. It is far from what we normally do. I'm not going to say much more about that. Just watch. But thank you guys for watching. Anyone else who I might have missed in the comments. If you're watching from YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. And as always, it's not required, but it's super, super appreciated. Donations, if you would like to donate via stars or any other link, those can be found in my bio under any of my links. Jessica, if you're still watching, I see you sent stars. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. I think that's all I got. If you would like to watch this show on YouTube, just find it again, type in Hype AF Podcast or the YouTube channel at what3420, and make sure you turn on those notifications so you don't miss a single episode, because you never know, kind of like today's, when they might just pop up. So, yep, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I can't wait to see you on the next episode of Get Hype AF, which, like I said, I believe is this Friday. So, thank you. Mad Whack out. Much love. As always, gotta find my little outro screen. Here we go.